Sagittarius. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Sagittarius Tarot. Sagittarius Love Tarot, love reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive, Sag. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Sagittarius. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Star is here. It's Devil in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. It's already was coming through really clear. Somebody's practically screaming it in my ear. This person wants to heal, wants to work this out, is literally trying to formulate what to say here before you give up on it, move on, or move on completely. Where are you at? It's going to be very specific. Something did go on here. And we're in this healing energy, this renewal energy, this clarity, hopeful energy of the Star. And what I like is in the partnership placement is the Devil is in reverse. Yeah, it's getting out of shadow. But so is the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Again, this is around Mercury energy. It's really like, I need to say this to you before you decide, or I want to say this to you, Sagittarius. I'm trying to formulate this before I'm too late. It's a stagnancy. It's almost like you haven't had the conversation. Yeah, it's healing energy. I'll tell you what. Queen of Cups is here and connecting with our Star. And the two major arcana energies here on the table already, the Devil in reverse, it's really clear. So it is a very, again, healing energy around a conversation or messages, whatever, communication. But it's also validating that it's like stagnant. You haven't moved on, or things are still up in the air, but there's maybe, it feels like there's a high possibility of it finalizing if they don't hurry up. Wow, yeah, they've been in a really imbalanced energy. It's been pretty one-sided. What happened in the past here? Six of Cups is in reverse, Sag. Now, for some of you, it could literally be that it's somebody in the past, and they're living in it, and they're here, trying to get out literally of this imbalanced energy to say this to you. Because that's the other thing, the communication, they haven't said it yet, I feel like. And that's also validating with our Six of Pentacles in reverse. But this energy of the sixes, it's definitely some imbalance that has been here, but it's also somebody who's shifting their perspective. Like they literally have to. There's no other way. And they want to. That's the other thing. They are living in whatever happened here in the past. So whether it's recent or there's a long history here. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah. Temperance is here. Not only is this your energy, Sagittarius, it's connected to the heart chakra, and it's this person stepping up. It's like, I don't know, getting a steadier footing, like reassessing all the past actions here, getting some priorities straight, and saying what needs to be said, because also the World card is here in reverse. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. The fixed sign energy. They don't particularly like change. So what is in here? What is this around? Has somebody been in some kind of a vice? It could have to do with money or a literal vice, other people, what? Definitely, whatever. There's it's delays around that major kind of decision. So that could be playing a part in what's been happening here, and super validating. If it is around a vice, I just want to say whatever. Temperance can also obviously be about balancing some things out. Look, I see a pretty strong imbalanced energy here of somebody who wasn't maybe doing the work for something that they needed to change and stop. It's like a moderating energy as well. So it's like stepping up here And is that around something that somebody's been afraid to change? Yeah, gosh. Yeah, what is it? Could even be that it's been around location or leading to something, a bigger commitment energy that you were heading for or were in, like marriage, moving in next level. The Strength card is here in the upright. It's looking right up at Temperance. Archangel Michael, the angel for strength, who just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth. And somebody here getting literally the courage to break the silence here, to say what needs to be said, which they have not done. Again, connecting to something that went on in the past, whether it's recent or, again, really far back. Maybe, again, some of you aren't even expecting it. It feels like, what I heard is like there's a sliver of hope, so I'm not sure what that means completely at this point, if it's like that you'll hear them out, or... Yeah, they haven't let this, or you go. The Four of Pentacles is here in reverse. There's definitely this energy here of what they were doing or what they've been afraid to change is not really serving them. It wasn't serving either of you. There is a pretty vulnerable energy. It could even be connecting to money, I have to say. Yeah, money and a job. That's kind of clearer. Whatever it is. Nine of Cups is here in the upright. It's connecting to the Queen of Cups and also the Star here. So this affinity energy, this period of time that's passed, however long it's been, a cooling off kind of energy, but coming in here with clarity, renewal, there's hope here, healing. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Stepping up, restoring balance, coming in here to restore balance between the two of you, because there's definitely been an imbalance, like you were giving more, talking more maybe, giving more emotionally, whatever the case is. They're stepping up, Sagittarius, and I really like this. The Queen of Pentacles is here. Yeah, this is where things are. King of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse, trying to formulate literally what they want to say. There's either a pause in communication or it's someone you're not talking to. And I gotta say, the energy of a vice, whatever it is pretty strong here. But in any case, they're feeling, there's like a vulnerable energy. So I don't know if they've seen or heard something, or there's maybe even been an ultimatum. But they're really trying to formulate what to say to break the silence here. They are for sure living in the past for whatever is going on here, which I feel plays a really, really big part, you know. There may even obviously be a distance here, but it's like they want to work this out, resolve this. Whether I kind of keep hearing like whether it's to get moving forward together or apart. I just have this nagging feeling that it's not totally... If it is over, it's like they don't want it to be over forever. The Page of Wands is in reverse. My messenger energy. Yeah, but sort of like struggling around the movement. A little bit of immaturity around what they're trying to give. You can see our page here is actually holding on to a wand. There's a ribbon on it. For me, a lot of that, it's connecting to this past energy. And it's definitely connecting to a lot of the healing energy that's here. Yeah, so this is real validating. No contact, no communication, and/or in separation. Again, maybe there is a pause. Maybe some of you are even together, but there's definitely some discord. The Two of Cups is in reverse. To Venus in Cancer energy, it's pretty validating. And the Three of Wands is in the upright. It's here with, it wants to go here with, well, it just touched base with the Strength card, and that's definitely expansive. It's movement. It's coming together. And it's connecting with our Nine of Cups on the other end here. The Star, Aquarius energy. The Three of Wands, the Sun in Aries. So this person you've been waiting on is definitely making some plans for movement here, like to communicate for sure. If you can see each other, yeah, it's at the wedding, it's at the event. It can also be, well, yeah, social media or an email, a phone coming, a phone coming through the message, a message coming through the phone. That's interesting. whatever, however you normally communicate. They're definitely kind of getting a little bit frustrated, trying to figure out what to say and how to say it. Because again, for some of you, it might be like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, there's the blocked energy of the High Priestess. I want to validate something here too. If this has been around platonic and or physical with this person, maybe even a distance between you for some of you, they definitely were hiding their feelings. That's really validating with the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. There is a strong chemistry here, and that's the other thing. So for some of you, it may have played a really big part. And well, how do you feel? Do you see this going anywhere? Do you have more feelings than platonic and or physical? Again, a very specific energy. This is a very clear energy. As you can see, Justice is here. Yeah, the truth, making it right. Connected also, look at this, to the heart chakra. They're coming here in a balanced energy, and it's been the total opposite. The yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. A master number, new beginnings. Really coming here to make this right. So whether it's to reveal the fact that they lied about feelings or they lied about something else, there's definitely a break, pause, or a no contact energy here, and they want to resume that. They want to get out of that. Yeah, it's definitely a stuck energy. The Wheel of Fortune is here in reverse. More Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. It doesn't stay in reverse, but it is there. It's like a kind of a out of control energy, like that's where it is. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. It's a Jupiter energy, which is expansive, but it's also really clear that the wheel hasn't been turning in the favor of this connection, that it hasn't been expanding. But boy, do they have a lot to say about that. The Knight of Swords is here. It's a Libra and Mercury energy. It's literally coming here, flying straight into this Three of Wands. Like it's a messenger. They're holding onto the sword, which is clarity in the relationship. It's transactional energy. It's communication. It's fast energy, the swords. And the wands, the second fastest. Around timing, communication. That is what has been really clear, and it's still clear. What is coming out? There's some truth coming out here. That is like abundantly clear, that they've been afraid. And I have to tell you, it can definitely be around these feelings if you wanted to know, because somebody's been running. My gosh. My gosh. Seven of Swords. I want to validate, okay, I know it's not for everyone, and a lot of people don't care. They even get really annoyed by it. But if you are a twin flame, I just want you to know the messages here that, yeah, they were hiding these feelings. They did run. Not for everybody. I also want to validate whatever connection you are. It's just really clear that somebody wasn't being honest. They were running from the truth, perhaps, again, running from the connection. There may even have been some kind of betrayal. Some energy going on in that Devil in reverse. But definitely a runner kind of energy to whatever capacity, coming back in here, getting literally over their pride to come here and tell you the truth. Breaking the silence. Yeah, wow. And it is around feelings. It might even be around feelings of again, platonic and or physical, super strong, like this is how I really feel. I'm sorry that I ran. Here is the truth. I can't get to you fast enough. So the wish fulfillment energy in Nine of Cups, it's really validating that it's something you want to hear. And we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups here. So around this new beginning, again, the feelings and the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer energy. Yeah, communication. Emotional, actually, as well. And validating that if you can see each other at the party, at the wedding, it's definitely here. It is a reunion energy, and it's connecting with our Strength card of getting the courage to come here and tell you the truth. Wow. And that Mercury energy, again, it's also really validating that, well, if it's in person, I want to say it's almost like trying to get the courage to walk up to you. They're talking to other people. They're talking to somebody else anyway. It could be that it's connecting to social media, email, connecting in that way. But again, if it's in person, it's like You know, like trying to strategize to talk, you know, to break a silence. The direction is here at the bottom of the deck in Oracle today. I see these a lot in Austria on the trails, and it's like people want to try to make sure they don't get lost in the trail so they can find their way back. The direction, like, yeah, it's also a very Zen energy. It's going here with this person. You're in no contact, no communication, and or in separation from. Again, for some of you, maybe it's a pause and you're not talking, but, you know, it's your specific situation. And it's our Knight of Swords flying into the Three of Wands, this direction, like it's them heading in your direction. It's communication. Working on it, energy. The worker is here in the Oracle that is connecting me to the Eight of Pentacles. The Star is here again. So we have the Star in the Oracle as well. For sure, renewal, clarity, having faith. Stars aligning, affinity coming back in here literally to make this right. And it does feel like more. For sure coming in here to make it right, I have to say, but I keep feeling like this fingers crossed, hopeful energy. So it's sort of like if they have lost you, it's like winning you back energy. What has something gone on in the Tower? It's where you go before you get out of the Star or get into the Star, you know? Because it's right in between Justice and the Three of Cups. They definitely have to come in here with some truth, make something right. Seven of Swords here. I mean, yeah. It's a lot of healing energy. And I want to validate if it's around a literal home. The home card is here. Wow. And kindreds are also here, like kindred spirits. And it's connecting to that Two of Cups. And so that's also like home is, you are home to me kind of energy. That's what I wanted to say. If there is travel, it's super validating here with the Journey card. It's connecting me to the Chariot. Somebody literally could be going on a journey, but taking some action, something for sure about to change. Yeah. Getting out of the Hermit energy where I feel things have been and going here into what is Wheel of Fortune energy. Good fortune, four-leaf clover, a turning point. And it's connected to the throat chakra, communication. It's Jupiter, the planet of prosperity, growth, timing, expansion. What they have to say is something you want to hear. Some of you maybe have even been waiting for it. The Mother card is here. You see, like it's a mother bird flying into the nest. There's some eggs there, going to nurture them for the possibility of, yeah, the new beginning and the growth. In the nest here, that's Empress energy, bringing in Taurus and Libra energy. And that's timing, it's growth, it's an emotional honesty. It's also, for me, like this energy of somebody being ready. Was someone ready and somebody wasn't? Somebody was available, somebody wasn't. Yeah, I believe that to be the case. It's just a matter of what, because again, for some of you, there is a really strong connection to some kind of vice energy that somebody maybe has been needed to be ready to change. Whoa. And the Father is here. That's the Emperor energy. Breathe is here. Look at this. Messengers, but also there are three of them here. Timing, let go, let God energy. The Emperor, the Empress energy, the Father. That's the Emperor. Mars and Aries energy, strategizing, planning, a leader, cardinal sign. Here, literally on the move. It's just really super clear. Somebody here is coming here with a lot of truth. You may or may not be expecting it. It's definitely what they have to say. This conversation, this message, whatever, is for sure going to change where things have been. Like we are definitely getting into that World card in the upright energy and getting into a new cycle. Home, look, and Father. There might be connections here to jobs, money, and literally a fatherly type of figure energy. That can for sure come through in the divine masculine energy of our Emperor. And then we have the counterpart, divine feminine energy in the Mother. That's the other thing, the Empress. That's a really strong energy. You know, it can be like a power couple energy when it's working and when it's not working, but it's my other half energy. This has been really clear. 2 stars here, the tarot and the oracle, and every road leads back to you. That's the star energy. And they're rushing in here like they can't get here to say this to you fast enough. Because look, oh my gosh, there is so much left unsaid. I'm working on it. And it's right here with the Father, with the Emperor energy. Soul connection. It's going here on spiritual guidance. I play songs that remind me of you. Where do I want to put that? Oh, it's going here with kindred. So listening to music that's connecting them. Maybe the expression around this person has always been difficult. It feels like it is here in this connection, or at least now it's been playing a really big part. So listening to the music is also connecting them to you. Like it's really specific music. I was a complete jerk. It's right here on justice. Wow. I want a life with you. Yeah. The truth here. Are you ready for it? Do you miss me? And what level of miss does that mean? You know, not talking properly at all. For some of you, separation. I'm so sorry. It's right here with I was a complete jerk. The last 2 channeled love messages. Sag. I want to talk, but I'm scared. It's been really clear trying to formulate it. King of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse here with the 3 of Cups. So if you're in person, it's definitely like talking to other people, looking over, trying to maybe even get somebody else to get them to you or to sort of break the ice. Our meeting was no accident, which is, I know, that's the Jupiter energy. It's the Wheel of Fortune energy here, good fortune. It's also the fate, destiny, star energy. Like, I know we met for a reason because every road keeps leading back to you. And next to that is direction. Beautiful Sagittarius. That is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.